Hey guys, this is Matt. In this video, let's talk about money. Specifically, let's talk about how we can collect money using e-commerce software. Now, if you've ever considered selling something in the past, maybe you've even sold something already, chances are you've done your research and you felt pretty overwhelmed in terms of deciding what tool to use in order to sell the items you've worked so hard on to create. Now, one tool that I would recommend that you strongly consider is called Gumroad, and it can be found at gumroad.com. The best way that I can explain how Gumroad looks and works is through example. And the best site that I think has implemented Gumroad is Nathan Barry's site, which is nathanbarry.com. Now, we are on Nathan Barry's Authority sales page, and Authority is a book that Nathan wrote, and it's a very well-designed sales page, which isn't a surprise because he talks about design, and he offers three different packages. One is a premium package for $249, one is a middle-of-the-road package for $99, and then the third package is the penny pincher package for a paltry $39. So I'm feeling loose with my pocket change, so let's click on Buy Now for $249. And then when you do, you are presented a simple sales form, payment form, purchasing form, whatever. Anyways, fill out the form, click pay, and immediately you are sent your electronic file to the email that you've specified here at the top. There are so many reasons I absolutely love this. For one, the user is not redirected to another website, and they are not even redirected to another web page. It just launches this modal, and they fill out the form right here and click pay. It is about as frictionless as I have ever seen online, with the exception of maybe Amazon's one-click or one-click purchases on an iPhone or something like that. But the other reason that I love this is that it allows you, because you're selling directly to the customer, it allows you to collect email addresses, right? So it essentially behaves as a newsletter subscription form and a payment form right here in one fell swoop. Now, when you contrast that to Amazon, for instance, it is invaluable because on Amazon, if you're selling something on Amazon, you don't get Amazon's email address, the email addresses of your customers. So you can't communicate with them going forward to further improve that relationship or to get them excited about products that you may be launching in the future. I love the fact that Gumroad also has some really rich analytics on the back end. So once you've been selling your products for a while, you can see what is selling well, what's maybe not selling as well as you'd like it to, who's making the purchases, and then you can react to that insight, change the product's information, and then it goes live immediately on the front end here, for instance, if you were to change the price. So what can you sell on Gumroad? Well, you can sell like digital files like ebooks or music. You can sell physical items like t-shirts and hats, and you can even sell subscriptions. So for instance, if you were selling a monthly newsletter or magazine and you wanted to charge somebody on a recurring basis. You can also pre-sell items. So let's say that you were composing a classical masterpiece, but it wasn't going to be out for 2 months. But you could go ahead and pre-sell that item using Gumroad, communicating that it won't be available for 2 months or however long it takes you to create the next rival to Beethoven's works. So what is the fee structure? It's actually very competitive. It's only 5% plus 25 cents per transaction. And the neat thing is that if you needed to issue a refund, you're not on the hook for that going forward. You can sell in a variety of currencies. You can sell to specific countries. You also have a lot of control over the sale information, such as sales limits, size variations, and even offering discount codes. Gumroad does some cool things to help alleviate or reduce the piracy of digital files, if that's what you're selling. They stamp the PDFs. and they also offer you the ability to add unique license keys to products. So what are the weaknesses of Gumroad? Because there are some weaknesses, and Gumroad's not perfect for everybody, although it is pretty damn awesome. Its most obvious weakness to me is that it's really best for one-off sales. So in Nathan's case, he's just selling, you're going to buy just one of these packages, right? You're not going to buy two or all three of these packages. Or if you're selling an album or something like that, you're just going to buy that one album probably. And so you just click here and make the purchase. But let's say that you had like this robust store with 30 different shirts, 40 different hats, and 15 different bongo drums. Because who doesn't want to look great while they're playing bongo drums? In that case, if you are the visitor of the website, you may want to buy 2 different bongo drums, 12 different hats, and 4 different shirts. Well, with Gumroad, you'd need to just go ahead and click each item and then purchase it individually. But really what you want to do, what you want to offer that user is the ability to add all those items to a single shopping cart and click out and click checkout and then allow them to purchase all of them in one fell swoop. So Gumroad's really not great for that use case. It's really perfect for one-off offers, especially of digital files, as in the case of Nathan Barry. It also does not support affiliates out of the box. So if, for instance, you were having a big launch and you wanted to somehow offer like a kickback to a friend who might send you a bunch of traffic that could convert into sales, they don't offer the ability to track that and then remit that payment back to the person who is responsible for sending that traffic to your sales page. But the good thing is that Gumroad does integrate with a lot of third-party apps, one of which is WP Affiliate. So you can still accomplish that, but it's just not right out of the box. And services like Zapier.com also offer additional integrations with Gumroad to extend its functionality. So here is basically my wrap up. I think that Gumroad is ideal for creators or artists who lack much technical or like programming skills, and also lack capital if they were trying to create like a custom solution. This is very easy to load up your product and offer it for sale. Takes maybe no more than 10 minutes to do it. They offer a bunch of great free guides so that there's no confusion whatsoever. And it's also great if you're doing one-off sales. Now, the other thing is that it's perfect if you already have a built-in following, and so you can sell directly to those people. Now, this is something that I think is often overlooked, and I actually overlooked it myself when I first used Gumroad. I was launching a product, I was launching a book that I had been working on for quite some time, and we really didn't have much of a following when we launched it, but we liked Gumroad's fee structure, and we also liked the fact that we could collect email addresses, and so we decided to use Gumroad. But the problem was when we launched it, we really launched it and we just heard crickets because nobody knew that we existed. Instead, what I should have done is launched it straight out on websites like Amazon or Barnes & Noble, where they already have that built-in following and people are actively searching for products like the one that we were selling. Because when you're first starting and you don't have that following, the most important thing is to be able to get the word out there, help people know that you exist, and to convey to them that you are an expert in that field or you're worthy of their attention and money. So I'd recommend that if you don't have a built-in following, actually skip Gumroad right out of the gate, tap into that existing customer base on sites like Amazon or iTunes, depending on what you're selling, and then as you build that following, collecting some email addresses, everything like that, then you can transition to Gumroad, and you'll have a much more appetizing fee structure, and also being able to capture more email addresses there. Now, if you think that maybe Gumroad's not right for you right now, no problem. I would recommend that you look into maybe PayPal or doing a custom integration with Stripe, especially if you have more technical skills. If you're looking for a full-blown store, then I would recommend that you look into WooCommerce if you're running a WordPress site, Magento, Shopify, or BigCommerce. And the direct competitors to Gumroad, in my opinion, would be Pulley, which can be found at pullyapp.com, Plasso, which is plasso.co, which is relatively new to the scene, also very sexy, and FetchApp, which can be found at fetchapp.com. I hope you got something out of this review. In the comments below, please let me know if you use Gumroad, or maybe if you use something else and have been satisfied or even dissatisfied with it, so that we can all learn something from your experience. In the meantime, until the next video, my name is Matt Langen, and make the web a better place.